everybody. Earlier this week, I encouraged you all. I encouraged you all on Snapchat, Twitter, as well as through our Ainsley's Angels of America family group to not allow someone else's negativity to bring you down. Rather, I challenged you to give them your positivity. I would like to elaborate on that just for a minute. And today's weekly word, or the weekly word, is positivity. I think that if you go and give people your positivity, you win. You win before you even got started. How awesome is that? Flipping amazing. Because you're in a position where before you could even consider giving a reply with negativity, you replied in a positive way and won. Before you could even consider starting to allow their negativity to impact you, you won. I truly think that by doing this, you will be an outstanding example to anybody around you of just how to live your life in a happy and a successful way. You can have a successful life through positivity. It's so simple. But yet I think we find ourselves being tempted by the negatives. I want to take you back to a story of, I can remember the first time that I ever really witnessed negativity. I was at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, watching the Philadelphia Phillies in the National League Championship game. I was young. It was the early 80s. And I remember Mike Schmidt came to bat. He was a right-handed batter. He would always bend down in such a way that he would shake his butt left and right as he prepared to hit. And I remember saying, "Come on, Schmitty, hit us a foul ball." We were on the third base line. Sure enough, the next pitch happened, and I ain't making this stuff up. He swung, foul ball. It landed directly under my mom's seat. Instantly, I reach to get the ball. My mom reaches to get the ball. This gentleman that is in front of my mom simply had to turn around because of the elevated seats and grab the ball. Rather than hand the ball to the young child, who was super excited to get the foul ball that he asked for, the man proceeded to act as if we didn't even exist. Instead of taking that opportunity to be one of positive role model to young kids, he essentially ignored us and went on ranting and raving about how excited he was that he got the ball and that he was going to be able to sell it for money. It was at that point in my life, as I look back on it, that I realized I had just been exposed to a negative example. And rather than my parents taking the time then to tell the man that he did something that wasn't nice, my parents simply went on and gave me an example of not seeking to have confrontation, but seeking to celebrate the positives of, "Wow, son, you said hit a foul ball, and Mike Schmidt did." Again, just by making the decision to not go confrontational and not go negative, we had already won. And for me, I won a life lesson that day. A life lesson that I want to bring today to the weekly word to say positivity is how you can be victorious and have a successful life. I think there are people out there that they thrive on negativity. They thrive on gossip. You can't change those folks, but you can show them another way. And maybe through your example and through your action of not seeking confrontation, but rather being positive, you can slowly see them transition every now and again to not being about the gossip or about the negativity. I hope you enjoyed this week's weekly word.